What is going on, guys? It is Thursday. It's 8 p.m. This is Keanu'S Corner. We are here talking about wonderful, awesome things. I don't even know if I'm on the right channel right now. I'm just doing my usual Thursday night thing, and hope you guys are doing well. This week has been kind of a strange situation. Hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you guys are doing the self-isolation thing. It's just been a weird week, man. We didn't think this was going to get to this point, but we're in a state of emergency right now. So I'm going to keep going every Thursday. I'm gonna run out of things to talk about if the airsoft world keeps dying. So hope you guys are all doing great. Got some sad news this week. Airsoft Expo is I'm saying it's canceled, but everybody's saying it's postponed. It's canceled. I mean, if you had travel plans, if you had a hotel booked, anything like that, it is absolutely, you've got to cancel all those plans. So it's canceled right now. Kind of shitty. I'm sad. Had a lot of awesome things in store for you guys. Black Cell did too. It was it's a shitty shame. It's a shitty shame, boys. But what are we gonna do? We're in a state of emergency right now. A lot of places have been forced to shut down, cancel events, cancel recreational facilities, and we have to oblige by that. Sad thing for all the people that have worked very, very hard on making the Airsoft Expo the best airsoft exposition possible. Every year it grows. This year it's not going to grow. They're talking about they're not saying it's canceled. They're saying it's postponed. But let's be realistic. By the time things get off the ground again, we are going to be in Milsim season, and who's going to go to an expo when you could go play a game? That's the harsh reality of it all. It's really nice to have it at this time of year, in March, where things are kind of slow, and everybody's trying to gear up for Milsim season, get ready for that outdoor season. But it's canceled, or postponed. They're not going to get the draw that they would in March, unfortunately. Hoping that all of this changes. Don't know. Maybe they'll put it on a date where there is no milsim or no outdoor games. But right now, as far as I'm concerned, it's canceled. So I'm sorry, guys. I would have loved to see you all at the Airsoft Expo next weekend, but it's not going to happen. We are in a state of emergency right now. Don't know what you guys are up to. I am in self-isolation. It's kind of funny for me because that's like my day-to-day life, as as it is. Yes, heavy. Thank you, Heavy Infantry Airsoft. It's going to be rough getting everything back on track. I agree with you 100%. To get everything back to par is going to be a tough goal. I just hope that everybody is doing really well and nobody is feeling ill. And if you are, I hope you're getting the help that you need and you're not making, it's self-isolation time. We got to do this for not only ourselves, but the people we care about. A lot of you guys have like parents and grandparents that may have like weak immune systems. Um, just be an awesome dude and take this time to be awesome. Just be great. We need to think about things. We need to think about the people that we care about. We need to think about our elderly. We need to think about people that have weak immune systems. There's a lot of things that we need to think about right now. Yes, Smurf has an awesome point. You could be cleaning your guns right now. You could be doing awesome airsoft stuff. But we really do need to take this time to not think about ourselves, but to think about everybody else that our lives may affect. So I'm going to get off my soapbox, and I'm going to get into this week's news. I got my pen, I got my notepad. Oh, it's all going to go down. So Airsoft Expo, canceled, postponed is what they say. This week is Coors Latte bottles this week. Yeah, bottles are actually cheaper than cans, so bottles. LCBO and beer stores are not closed at this point, so get those drinks into you, ladies and gents. So Airsoft Expo, postponed, canceled, whatever you want to call it. Sad. I really wanted to do this shooting challenge with you guys. This was a big deal for me. But we can't control world events and, apocalypses, apparently. But you can hang out online, and there's been many live streams this week. Dropkick Murphys did a live stream on St. Paddy's Day. It was their first time in 24 years that they had to not play live, but they decided to play live anyway on St. Paddy's Day. But it was an empty studio, and they just live streamed it on YouTube. It was a beauty show. If you guys don't know who the Dropkick Murphys are, you're missing out on life. It's just they're an Irish Boston band, kind of got punk rock roots. I've been a big fan for a very, very long time, and I've never got to see them live, but I felt like I got to see them live on YouTube. And it was great to see, while we're all quarantined, for somebody to do something like that. So I'm a big benefactor of live streams. It's a huge thing. I mean, you guys are here every week. We're doing a live stream every week. But it was nice to see like a big show on air so that everybody can enjoy St. Paddy's Day. Kind of a sad St. Paddy's Day this year. Sorry, guys. Not my fault, by the way. I didn't do it. So, in other news, I got some pictures for you like every week. Nightfall. Can't register for it, unfortunately. It's kind of a big deal. Registration usually sells out in less than 2 minutes. But the teams that did get in, I've got some awesome things for you guys. So, every year, the commanders and stuff get to choose what their animal for their faction is going to be. So I've been blessed this year to choose the animal that I wanted to go with. But before we get to that, the Nightfall logo this year, the Nightfall patch, is going to look like this. It's a similar patch to previous years. It's like a crow that's skeletonized. Very nice. We've seen it time and time again. They change it up every year. Nightfall. This is your Nightfall 9 official patch. So if you are Alpha or Green or the shitty team, the Green team, You get the Alpha Pig. Yes, Alpha is a pig this year. You can call it whatever you want. It's a pig. Alpha is an absolute pig. It's a green pig. It's green eggs and ham is what it is. But I mean, it looks cool. I mean, it looks like Rocksteady and Michelangelo had a baby. So, before we get into like the big reveal, the big reveal, I got a story to tell. So like a year ago at the last Airsoft Expo, I was talking to my teammates and I said, what is the most Canadian animal ever? And how can we make that into an awesome thing? And we were all in agreement that it was the Canada Goose. The Canada Goose is by far the most Canadian animal ever. And the nice thing about us Canadians is that we're polite and we say sorry and stuff. But we can't really just like invoke our rage into something. So the Canada Goose was kind of like that animal that we just kind of like threw all our rage at, and it was just the asshole animal that took all of our Canadian rage because we're all like, sorry, let's hold the door, oh, and they're just like the asshole that we want to be. So our Bravo patch this year is the Canada Goose. I mean, how hot is that? Like, we wanted this Canada Goose so bad. And if you're on Bravo and you aren't stoked about this, there's a huge story behind the Canada Goose. We've seen like wolves and lions and bears, oh my, but we've never seen a Canada Goose. And if you've never been face to face with a Canada Goose, like a Canada Goose coming at you, they're pretty intimidating animals. And I mean, there's videos online where Marines are actually running from Canada geese. So, the Canada Goose, pretty fierce creature. That being said, trying to keep up with your comments here, guys. Sorry, I'm like sticking my face in, like, oh, what's going on? Pumbaa after the coronavirus. Oh my god, that's horrible. Oh, guys are bringing goose calls. Oh, goose calls. Call outs. Nice. So there's one more faction that I have to share, and you guys can be the judge of this. So Zimming, I don't know if you know who Zimming is, but he's leading the Op4 right now. And he didn't choose an animal. He chose this. That's Zimming's Op4 patch. It's basically Zimming with a rice hat on. I don't know if that's racist or it fits in our current climate for like the Wuhan Corona COVID-19 virus. I really don't know. But that's the thing apparently. Like don't even know what to make of that at this point. So those are your patches for Nightfall. So a lot of people have asked me this week regarding different events, and they said, is Parabellum canceled? Is this canceled? Is that canceled? Okay, so as far as I know, 0 events have been canceled. I talk to game promoters daily. No events have been canceled at this point. We should be past this probably by April, I'd imagine. Just looking at like trends and stuff right now, everything's on the decline. Stock market, as you know, probably everybody was like freaking out about the stock market. It was crashing hard. Today we saw some life, and everything's starting to kind of build up, and they're going into the positives again. That's a good sign that we are getting past it. You should still stay with the self-isolation sort of thing. We don't want to, infect ourselves or others. A lot of people are just carriers and will never have any symptoms, so we don't want to deal with this stuff. And we don't want to potentially infect anybody else as well. So self-isolation, always a good thing. And if you can work from home or, just do stuff at home and, collect some EI or whatever, that's a good thing too. Let's not try to hurt one another unintentionally. Like we really need to be self-aware of where we go and what we do. And I am lucky enough to work from home to begin with, so this isn't anything new to me. Self-isolation is not a big deal to me. I know it could be a big learning curve for a lot of people, and I'm just saying, roll with it. For me, if not for anybody else, just roll with it for me. Watch some Netflix, some Amazon Prime, whatever you're into. Collect some EI, whatever it is. Just let's not go into public unnecessarily. That being said, Parabellum, not canceled right now. There is 148 registrants for Parabellum currently. When we hit two more people, if you go to blackcell.ca, you can register for Parabellum, and the next two will bring us into our next round of auctions, basically a raffle. The next raffle is when we hit 150 people. We are going to get a hoodie. Some hoodie. Don't know what the hoodie is, but there's a hoodie for the 150th person registered. We'll put everybody that has registered previous to them, 150 people, will be put into a lottery for a hoodie. I don't know what the hoodie is. And Takara says, sign up for Bloodleaf Collective. And that being said, Bloodleaf Collective is the only people that you can register for at this point. Irish or Murphy Clan are capped. So Bloodleaf Collective, or the Canadian side, is the only place that you can register currently. And I'm just going to say this right out here. I am not a commander in this game. I am an NPC. I will be playing apparently John Wick. I don't know. I don't see where that came from, but two of my buddies, Mitch Murphy, or NO1 Nomad from the Nomads, and Pocket Ace, also known as BJ Hale from Blackwell Operations Group, will be the commanders for this game. They're two great friends of mine. I am probably going to have to shoot them both, and they're probably going to have to shoot at me. Whatever. It's going to be a great time for everybody, and we need to have some fun, and we need to bring this Airsoft community together. This might be the first game of the year that we actually have as a group. So, just trying to read the comments, guys. If you see me kind of darting away, a lot of people chiming in. Everybody's going to have fun. Everybody's going to get shot. We are in this for the game of Airsoft. I am a big proprietor of bringing people into the game, having as much fun as possible. I want you to be in my little group of people. This is a big thing for me. There's a lot of cool Airsoft dudes, and I'm happy to say that I know a lot of them. but I want you to be in my group of Airsoft dudes too. So come out to this game, register on blackcell.ca, and you too could be a Canadian. You can only be a Canadian right now. So big deal stuff. It's going to be a fun game. So this week I asked you guys COVID-19. What are we into? What are you guys doing with your time right now? What airsoft shit are you doing with yourselves? So, you guys were generous enough. If you don't know by now, I do release a question every Wednesday on my Instagram, and people respond. And when you respond, you get featured on Keanu'S Corner every Thursday. So, here we go. I asked you guys what you're doing in this time of isolation, and these are your responses. Googlyoda1 says, staring at my piles of gear. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, I'm off camera. That's fair. Man, I think everybody's staring at their piles of gear right now. It's sad, eh? Let's see. Airsoft Dad says prop making. So, let's cut out from that for a second. He says prop making. He is making props for, he's part of Black Cell Promotions. He is making props for Parabellum at this point. There is we're a month and a bit away, so 5-6 weeks. I don't know what the exact time frame is. I don't have a calendar up in front of me. Nobody plays Arma 3, bro. But he's working on props, which is a great thing. He's trying to be productive with his time. Blackjack Smurf 21 says, making TikTok videos with the kids in my airsoft gear. Are you guys working TikTok? Like, I'm not familiar with TikTok. Like, I know it's like you can do a whole bunch of different things to, basically make different videos and stuff like that. I do recall it when it was music.ly. That was their thing. It was Musically. Now it's TikTok, and apparently it's taken off. I'm not into this whole TikTok. Cool, I guess. I think it's a young person thing. I can't get into it. I've got too much going on. My time is very valuable, and TikTok is not worth my time at this point. So if you guys can convince me to TikTok, I will definitely TikTok. But you got to have a valid argument. Yeah, I'm feeling old, bro. Lots of old. So we got the TikTok. What else we got going on? Canadian Combatant says tactical picture taking. I mean, if you got the opportunity, if you got a great platform, tactical picture taking. Smurf, send me that link to your TikTok, and I will. You've convinced me. I will follow you or whatever. I don't know what it is. Friend you. I don't know. I'll create a TikTok account and just send me a link and I'll follow you. It's probably a lot of fun. I don't know. Kids are into it. Cool. Looks good to me. Monty Lion War says gear cleaning and thinking how we can make things better on the field and more enjoyable. Dude, that's like right here for me. I'm always thinking about that, how we can make things more enjoyable for the players, how we can get more players to come out. gear cleaning is important too. So, blessed you, man. That's a good thing. Hollywood T06 says, fondling with my charging handle and bolt release. Aren't we all? Is that code for something? Takara says, building a bunker underneath my garage. Dude, we're all there right now. It's that's insane. It's yeah. Hopefully we're getting out of this soon, but we'll see what happens. We got to play it day by day right now. UNC03 says, tinkering with guns and ordering attachments online. Dude, ordering attachments online, that's my jam, baby. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, I get that too. Tinkering with guns, and like, I basically rebuilt an entire gun this week just because it was there's not much to do. We can't do anything else right now. Crisis Response Intervention says, buy stuff, create content for the teams page. Yeah, we're all buying stuff and creating content. Well, we're all buying stuff. I don't know how many people are creating content. I'm not seeing a lot of content out there right now. Even the people that do things regularly, like post regularly, it's hit and miss. It's like, okay, we're quarantined. I'm bored now. It's like they used it to like get away from their job, but now they don't have a job because they're home and laid off or whatever. They're not posting as much. So it's that's kind of a funny thing. DM me what you're seeing in social networking right now. It seems really thin to me. There's not a lot to talk about other than like COVID-19 every 9 out of 10 posts. Watching Keanu'S Corner, of course. GSAF Hammer, I love you, man. Thanks for you gotta wait like till every Thursday to watch this stuff. Thanks, buddy. I do appreciate you guys tuning in every week. It's I enjoy doing this show. It's a big deal. I love to have more Airsoft news and more things to educate you guys on, but this week is kind of thin, and I'm going to continue to push forward and try to help you guys a little bit more with all your goodies and things that you need. If you do want to join my group, I do have a Facebook group where you can contribute day to day. It is facebook.com/groups/Keanu'S Corner, all one word. And we talk about Airsoft stuff. I post notes on the live feed and stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to join the group. Drinking beers. Well, you know what I gotta say about that? Here's to you, brother. Some Coors Latte. Yeah, drinking beers. It's not a bad way to pass the time, actually. Oh, shit. DKCDC31, my boy DK! He says, Bubba voice. Oh, Bubba Gum? Oh. Alright, hang on. Oh yeah, if you guys want to do like the brackets every week with a voice, I'll do a voice for you. So this is just coming out. DK's like Bubba voice, so now I have to do the voice. He's like, helmet builds, bolt builds, rig builds, AEG builds, HPA builds, GBB builds. I think that's all the builds. I added that part in, but you get it. Yeah, so if you want to, if you have a specific voice you want me to do, I will do my best to do. I'm not good at voices, but I'll do my best to keep you guys entertained. Pocket Ace, that's my boy Pocket Ace. He says ordering more kit. Dude, we're all ordering more kit all the time. Oh, it's like the winter thing. It's like, no, you gotta put it in brackets, bro. You can't just say Yoda. You gotta put it in brackets with what I have to say, and I will do my best to say it. You can't just be like, do Yoda right now. No. Next week, Wednesday, the question goes up. Lion War Ontario Airsoft says some gear organizing and customizing with a bit of buying and some sewing. Okay, so sewing. I wish you would have elaborated on the sewing a little bit. That would have been amazing. Who doesn't like sewing? Everything that we wear, be it a plate carrier or a mag pouch or a chest rig or a gun holster, it has some sewing in it. And if people don't appreciate sewing and they're like, oh, this is a job for somebody else, no, you gotta learn to sew. All right. So Southito, I think he is a regular follower, but has changed his name multiple times. Can't keep track of all the name changes. Sorry, guys. He says backyard soft, so I guess he's playing some shooting range games in the backyard. I'd be careful about that right now. Everybody's at home and they can see what you're doing. As long as you're safe about it and you're not hurting anybody, cool. And finally, call sign Hollywood. My boy Brian, he's a good boy. Practicing clearing the house. He's probably that's probably not clearing. He probably like a typo there. He's practicing cleaning the house. He's got mops and brooms and all those sorts of things, because I've been practicing cleaning the house too. Yeah, so that is this week's Q&A. I really do appreciate all you guys submitting your answers every week. If you don't know by now, I throw out a question on Wednesdays. You guys have 24 hours to respond. They get featured on the show on Thursday night. I really do appreciate you guys engaging and interacting with me. It's a lot of fun. I like featuring you guys in your Instagram accounts live every Thursday. Is it Thursday, 8 p.m.? Yeah. On Keanu'S Corner. That was named by you. This show is all about you guys. So it's a big deal show. You guys name this show. You guys submit your questions. I'm just the vessel that delivers everything. So, questions are done. I don't have any Keanu'S kit this week because we didn't really talk about kit. But I did hear you guys. I got a lot of messages on IG and a couple on my Facebook account last week saying, hey, make it available longer. We talked about it last week. It's only available, this show is only available for 24 hours. So I did put it on YouTube. So it looks like absolute, I'm going to be honest with you, it looks like absolute shit on desktop. Like if you look on desktop, it's like there's like black bars over here and this is what you see. On mobile, it actually looks like kind of like the Instagram live feed. So I did put it on YouTube. If you do want to catch up on Keanu'S Corner that you missed on Thursday or you couldn't catch up on Friday, I'm putting every show up on YouTube on the Carbon Defense Contracting, our team's YouTube channel. So you can catch up with it if you did miss an episode or whatever and you just want to see what's going on. Carbon Defense, I think it's youtube.com/CDC Airsoft. Click the subscribe button, or new set of lips again, eh? YouTube.com/CDC Airsoft. I will be putting all the videos up there. for everybody to catch up on. I don't know how long I'm going to leave them up there for, but I'll leave them up there for a decent amount of time so you guys can catch up on all the news and your questions. And, maybe, who knows, maybe they'll stay up there forever. I don't know. So subscribe to that page if you want to see, or channel if you want to see more of this. If you missed it, tell your friends if they're missing it or whatever, and they're like, oh, well, I work Thursday nights and I can't get anything till Saturday. I do appreciate you guys tuning in with me. This is, I always wanted this to be a live show, because I really do like this interaction that we have and you guys being able to have a chat together. In the future, I may do something YouTube live so that we can have a chat and that sort of thing. But right now, I really like it on Instagram. By the way, it's been 27 weeks since the last Nomad podcast. Just so you know, 27 weeks. That's over a half a year. So CDC Airsoft on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, youtube.com/CDC Airsoft. You'll get all the Keanu'S Corner vids. I usually upload them on Fridays. Have to save them here first and then do the upload. They're pretty much raw. You won't see all the chat or anything like that. You just see what I'm talking about, and you'll see the pictures, of course. But it's something. If you guys need content, you need something to look forward to every week, and you can't make it on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. or you have something going on for 24 hours afterwards. Wow, that was like totally Bill Shatner right there. If you have something going on for 24 hours. Made it available because you guys have asked for it. I really do appreciate you. Without you guys, this wouldn't be a show. It's big deal for me. I really appreciate all of you, and I love doing this every week. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are all well. Please take care of each other, and until next week, keep doing that cool guy shit.